Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Jess, and this week I'm going to show you how to use Google Drive to convert PDF files and image files into a Word document that has editable text. Let's get started. I've pulled up my Google Drive and I preloaded two documents that I'd like to show you as examples. The first is a journal article that I pulled off of the university's library site. And you can see this is the article itself in PDF format. Pretty standard. So I want to convert this into a Google Doc so that I can edit the text in it. I'm going to right click on the document in my drive, go to Open With, and select Google Docs. This opens up a second tab and it takes a minute for it to load. But you can see here, it took that PDF and converted it to a document where I can now go ahead and erase stuff, add stuff, and I could, play with the formatting. And it saves this document directly to that same folder that I started in. The second example that I want to show you is a recipe that I took a picture of. So the recipe was printed out. I took a picture of it on my smartphone, sent it to myself, and I uploaded it to the Google Drive. It looks like this. So the same thing is going to happen. I'm going to right-click, Open With, Google Docs. Again, that second tab opens up, takes a minute to load. And it opens up this Google Doc that has the picture that I want it to add, as well as the text version. And you can see that it's not perfect with the image. It does skip some words and does mess up with the formatting a little bit, but that's something that you could easily edit. I think the biggest thing down here is the words aren't complete. It says combine the first 7 ingredients stirring well, and then this extra over each tortilla. So it skips a pretty big chunk of text there. I think it's helpful, for instance, if you had a document that was printed out but was no longer on your computer. Instead of having to type it up from scratch all over again, you could take a picture of it or scan it and upload it to your Google Drive and then convert it to text. You would still have to do some editing, but it would give you a good base to start with. The last thing that I like to show you is that these Google Docs can be opened up right into Microsoft Word. I'm just going to right-click on the Google Doc and then select Download. The file downloads right to my computer, and once it's finished, I'll just click on it to open it up. And it opens right to Word. To save it, I would first enable editing, and then I can go File, Save As, and then save it right to my Documents folder. That is all I have this week. Be sure to check back next week for your Tuesday Tech Tip.